If you don't communicate that, then you, again, as a
you're
woman,
out
you're
there,
left
communicate,
with
please.
Communication.
Don't let a girl's mind wander.
Yes.
No, but like no, but like all of it. No, like so you want all of that before you get into a relationship. So stability, financial stability, all of this stuff.
Yeah, of course. Ideally.
Okay.
Ideally.
Just
Okay.
clarifying.
Okay.
Ideally, I don't know if you heard that wrong.
Swag.
In the morning.
That's sway in the morning.
I don't know. This is swag in the morning. Swag at night.
Okay, this is a cool one. Is there too fast in Christian dating? Is there quote unquote too fast in Christian dating?
Like too fast in what sense? Like what do you mean? Like to step into marriage? Or to like just start a relationship?
Dating, so I guess it would be a relationship because you're not dating in marriage. I mean, can you?
Yeah, you're supposed to like actively like
Yeah,
date
yeah,
and, like,
no,
out
yeah,
and
go
stuff like
out,
that.
I mean-
woo your wife.
Yeah.
Don't let it like
Woo.
die. Yeah,
Oh,
woo.
woo.
You know, woo.
Say woo.
Live a day at a time.
I said say woo, please.
Oh, whoop, whoop.
Woo.
No P, just woo. W-O-O.
Woo, like,
Please.
no.
Woo.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. So, is there too fast in Christian dating?
I don't know
Sorry.
where your mind's going.
Yeah, it's people flash through.
Hell
Oh,
Like-
you know what? I'm sorry. Yes, there is. Wait, yes, there is.
I'm still pondering. I haven't decided yet.
Of course, no. I'm gonna be real. Obviously, this is a safe space. We don't talk names, yada yada, all this stuff. We know the rules here.
I wish I knew what you were thinking.
Well, I've seen it with this eye, with the left eye, not the right one, just the left one. Let's say we knew a person or whatever. Hypothetically,
we all know the
Hypothetically,
same person.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like Inception. We all are in the same dream. Would you even, let's say this Christian person, whatever, found somebody and married or started dating really quick, and then they got married really quickly, and then you see the fruits or the fruitless spirit of that relationship. Was that even okay, then you can ask the question, was that even Christian dating then?
So you're,
He's like, so they get into relationship really quick. It leads to marriage really quick, and then you don't see fruit.
okay.
It's
Yeah.
fruitless. It's a bad marriage.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing there. So
Oh,
in that sense,
But they're
yes.
claiming to be Christian. That's
But they're
your
claiming to be
point.
Christian. Let's say
Okay.
they met the guy's Christian or the girl's Christian or
Okay.
they're both Christian, but they knew not they knew, but they did things too fast or whatever,
Okay.
and we see as a public eye, we see
As his left eye.
that with my left eye things are not right.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah. Then I don't think that's like a too fast thing. I think that's just them not being.
wrong
Yeah,
thing.
that's just them
Being
not. Yeah.
not
I
thinking.
feel like if you
Yeah.
have your foundation firm and you've talked everything kind of how you were saying, like you would set expectations and kind of like, this is where I'm seeing
Yeah.
this relationship, this is where it's going, these are
Yeah.
the things that maybe I want to see us work together in
Yeah.
the future. Once you've established a firm foundation, even if it goes quickly, it's like if the Lord is in the center of that relationship,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
thinking. It's not
if you
too
rush
fast.
into it thinking that, I know everything and I don't need the Lord in the middle of this and
Yeah.
we got this, then you're not
Yeah.
going to see the fruit grow.
Yeah, because I don't think it's like too fast. I feel like there are people who meet in
'Cause
like
you
a
see
week
it,
or
like,
a
people
month and they like
get married
click
in like
and they're
2 months
yeah,
and it's like
exactly.
they're celebrating
Fiancé.
years and it's
Okay,
I
but
said
not
that-
in
yeah.
that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Because like that's different.
Yeah, I
So-
said that in the first episode. Like,
Yeah.
and you were like, "Oh, I've never seen that." I'm like, people meet in a week at a grocery store, maybe
Yeah.
randomly or at a
Yeah,
Walmart, and they've been
then they
together for
click-
the rest of their life.
Exactly. So I don't
You know?
think there's like too fast as long as, especially if it's like Christian dating, if you're like sound and you both are like focused on Christ and you guys are like,
Sound.
doing that correctly, then I don't think there's a too fast. But if you're gonna go and you're not gonna do things the right way, then obviously, yeah, it's too fast because you guys aren't knowing each other the way that God has intended us to know each other.
Yeah, and also with like the word too fast, like what is too fast? Especially when you think of dating, people are like, why are people dating for 8+ years?
Yeah.
What's the purpose of that?
Because also
right?
you're saying you want to know your future person as like friends and stuff. Like, what if you've been friends for 5 years?
And
you don't have to date, huh?
Did I know the person already, or did I not? Well, no. I mean,
yeah, you
already.
had
I
this
saw it's
friendship.
5 years.
However,
Yeah.
however long you've
Okay.
known them, right? It's like you've known them for like such a long period of time. You don't need to date them for like another 5 years for what?
Why not?
But a
Yeah.
5-year dating,
Why?
that's long. Yeah. But why? So,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
it's
I'm
like you
joking.
know her by now, right? You've experienced things with her.
Yeah.
So why spend another plus years to just, if you're going to end up there anyway, right? So I don't think it's too fast. I mean, you could obviously take those 5 years, but you wouldn't have to.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely. Is there too fast? Well, I guess it's the same thing that we're saying right now. There is too fast if you don't take the time to do things the way that you should. Getting to know this person in a bunch of different situations, understanding how these people, the relationship these people have with their friends or your friends or their family or your family. Well, I guess not to be in a relationship. I guess I'm talking long term, like when you're gonna make the decision to have a partner for life. But they're talking about dating, so I guess I'm getting ahead of myself. But still, you want to get to know this person. I know, right? The intense longing of
That's all you're thinking
being
of.
married.
That's all you're thinking of.
I know, but
Sound.
but no, there's still some time that you should take to get to know this person in relationships, in a group setting. I was saying, I think in the first episode that I was here, that you still want to get to know this person outside of just you and them. Was it whatever. I know I said it recently to someone, but I'll say it again. You want to know this person outside of just the relationship you have, because sometimes people put up a front just for you. And it's easy because they like you a lot, and you like them, so you tend to like not see the flaws sometimes, and you're like, is that a red flag? I don't know, it looks kind of pink. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Blood orange.
Yeah, right, exactly. So probably not red. So yeah, sometimes you'll miss the signs.
Yeah, you were
because of
telling me
that.
this recently.
Yeah. Okay, I think it was a personal conversation.
It was you and I.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember this.
Yeah, because I think I gave some details that I wouldn't have gave on the podcast.
Oh, feel free.
Yeah, just
no,
Oh,
thank
feel
you.
free. Spill the
No,
beans.
thank you.
Names, everything. Uh-huh.
So this girl, yeah, no,
Can I ask something?
sure.
You feel
might
free.
not
Yeah,
answer.
you might not answer. This was overseas.
Overseas, whatever.
We're all watching the same
Exactly.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, right.
We're like, okay, when he was here, then he was there, and then now here's then there.
I'll leave details out. It might have happened to me. It might have not.
So you're just making a fake story.
No, I'm not making a fake story.
Like a
I'm
fake
giving an
opinion.
example, hypothetical example, like you did earlier. A hypothetical example. It's possible.
Was it hypothetical?
You said it was. I'm saying it is too.
I said it was.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but,
So
okay.
we believe you, Carlos. We believe you.
Always yapping.
Exactly. So no, it's possible that this person is a certain way just with you, and you'll find out that they might be a different way with other people and in different situations. For example, I've heard a lot of people that they have something good going on. They go out on a date, and one of the people speak rudely to the waiter, and like if you're not ever in that situation, I guess it's you two but it's also the waiter now. So there's another person in the dynamic or just in the environment, in the scene. So I think it's important for you to still get to know the person on that level. And I think it's just, it keeps increasing. Like once you're in a relationship, like a serious committed relationship, then you get to know more of this person. But still, before that, you still have to know a certain amount about this person and how they their way of thinking.
So
Basically.
you're saying that there is a too fast. Like if you don't know that person, then that's
Absolutely.
too fast.
Yeah. So I do think, but like we were saying, I think that's just the wise way to do it, and essentially the godly way to do it. So, however much time that takes you, and you think you're done with getting to know that person, you think you know enough, then, but I guess that depends on your choice of what is too fast and what is too slow. I guess for me it is pretty long time.
Here's a question. Would you guys date a non-Christian?
Nope.
Wow, with a N-O-P-E. Nope.
If it's Ariana Grande. I'm kidding.
Switching the pieces. No.
Well, as a Christian, like if we're talking about all these things that it's like you want to have prepared, that you're stepping into marriage, and it's like if God is your foundation, the other person, it's not their foundation. So it's like now we're building separately.
Yeah.
And it also brings in all these things that we've mentioned before, like in other conversations where it's like, okay, there's that whole conversation of like, oh, but I can win him over, he's going to be a godly man. Yeah. I see the potential in him. Yeah. But then there's
this.
But then there's that sense of like, why are they doing this? Are they actually wanting a relationship with the Lord, or are they doing this because they're in a conquest, like they're trying to get me? So it's like, and then once you step into marriage with that, like I feel like we've had so many examples of them being like, now that I have you, it's like, no, I don't have to go to church.
Yeah, our kids don't have to go to church.
Our kids have the freedom to think however they want, and it's like now you've added not already is marriage a hard thing when you have a Christ-centered foundation. And it's like now you're just bringing all these other things. And I feel like, how are you going to build a home? How are you going to be a testimony of the Lord when it's split and it's broken?
That in last episode we spoke on that. What did I say? Yugos desigual. Is that yes? Mixed yolks in English. Unequally yoked. Yolks. Good breakfast. Anyways. You were like hesitating on that question.
No, I was thinking. I was like, if you would ask.
Sorry, not hesitating. She was thinking.
I was processing.
Like,
if you would have asked me last year, I would have had, all the things that Jasmine just said, been like, well, maybe. But now I'm like, no, because it's just too much work, and you're constantly. And I've seen it where like people start dating, this person isn't like Christian, and then they bring them to church, and then that person gets baptized, and this person joins ministries, and this person does all these things, and then they break up, and that person's gone. And it's like boom. that wasn't genuine. That you weren't building a relationship with God. You were just faking it, and then that is just, I don't know. For me, it'd be devastating to be like, oh, you were just playing with my faith. Yeah. So yeah, in that aspect, no. As of 2021, Kinney says no.
Whoa. New hair, new Kinney. It's always the hair. Yes, it's like new year, new me, But okay, no, that's thank you. Before, back when we were younger, or when I was younger, I would be like, sure, well, whatever, I don't care. Yeah. I'd be in the same. I would be in the boat of what you were explaining, like. I can convert them. Oh, I can try this. I'll pray for them. All this stuff. It was just, like false hopes, basically. Yeah. And I didn't even know them. So, that's what it is. So good luck to you people doing that. No, but I'm not saying, it could happen. Look, it could happen. I'm not denying that. Yeah. But I need you to know and understand. Thank you, Kini. It is very
hard.
It's hard. It's hard. So, do I know there's no percentage in that? No. It's just very hard to do. Yeah. Sometimes God works through a person in a relationship, and instead of one soul being saved, now it's two souls being saved. And that's beautiful. It's awesome. But that way is very, very hard. So, Good luck to you. Next question for you lovely people. Well, this is cool. Eduardo, everybody else, do you believe single people are missing out on love?
Well, I guess I'm Eduardo, so I'm gonna go ahead.
Who the hell
and
are
answer it. I don't know, right? Just popped out of nowhere. No, God's love is enough. Yeah. At least that's what we like to say. But sometimes
you feel low.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's true. We're human.
Sometimes it's okay
Yeah.
to not be okay. Or there's a song that's what is it? The song say?
It's okay not to
Yeah.
be okay.
Yeah, exactly. So
Who sings that?
I don't remember. Maybe it's okay not to be okay,
Yeah.
but I don't know
He
the
was
rest of the
singing that
song.
in the car
Oh,
before he
wow.
got here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool. But
I said him.
I was.
I was joking.
Oh.
Never mind.
I was
Cut
like,
that
wait
out.
a
Just cut
minute.
that
He
out.
was
Just
with me
cut
the
it
whole
out.
time.
That was,
No,
yeah, I know. I was,
These,
okay.
these are the beautiful moments in podcast time that are worth their weight in gold. But no, definitely, God's love should be enough. But sometimes we kind of forget that. So, but I do think that we aren't missing out on love, because I mean, like Carlos said, we're all single, and it's not like we don't go through a day without our dose of love or something like that. So it's not something that exactly. Yeah. So it's not something that's like a biological need. It might feel like it sometimes. Yeah. I mean, it is. You do need the social aspect. We are social animals, and we do need appreciation for each other, and to feel appreciated is important. And in fact, usually very negative if you don't have appreciation. No one shows appreciation for you. But love, in the sense of that romantic love, I don't think we're missing out on anything necessarily. Yeah, I mean, it's nice when it's there, but it's not something that if we're missing, there's just like going to be like a love deficiency or something. Not in the romantic sense anyway. You can survive. So
Okay. Yeah. So what do you guys are on that question?
do you guys think that single people are missing out?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you believe single people? Where is it? Do you believe single people are missing out on love? No, right?
I think it's like what Eduardo mentioned.
Yeah.
It's like there's so many different forms of love. So I think when that question is made, they're referring to romantic love.
Yeah.
And we actually had like a charla about this with Jóvenes Adultos that's very like controversial, because it was about how romantic are you supposed to be as a Christian, right?
Yeah.
And it's like, what is it that you're missing out in love if it's not in that relationship? Because it's like with friendships, we can share, we can be open, we can hug, we can spend quality time with each other, we can give each other gifts. So clearly I feel like that comes more from a very like, I don't know, like today's society saying what that love is, and it being more like affectionate and physical. And that's what I feel like they're saying, like, are they missing out on that physical love? In the sense, yes, but as Christians, it's like you don't see it that way because you are saving yourself till marriage. But
would you, if you're in a relationship, would you kiss your boyfriend, your partner?
take it.
Yes, I have.
I would.
I've kissed people.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
You know, there's some people.
Absolutely not. Not even holding hands. Okay, that is not okay.
You're gonna go to hell if you hold hands.
I'm joking,
No,
obviously.
I'm kidding.
No, I don't see why not. I mean, when I see myself in a relationship before marriage, like dating, I do think that I would kiss my significant other. What are you trying to do? You're getting a bit too close there.
It was always
No
you.
wonder you're not
Eduardo.
missing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You want,
Do you want?
do you want an answer?
Jasmine?
You don't have to answer.
Jasmine
No, you don't have to
Talked
answer.
about it before,
Yeah.
Where it's like, I feel like, no, it's not a thing that I'm like, oh, it's a sin, you're gonna go to
Yeah.
hell for it. It's like, if it happens, it does. But then there was also that conversation of like, what if he were to bring it up that it's like for him, it's not a thing,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like then there's communication of like, okay, where's that middle ground? But it has to be talked
I mean,
about.
he
Like,
doesn't want to kiss.
yeah, like
during
if he's
a
like, oh, I don't want to hold her hand, or like in that charla we heard, it's like he didn't kiss her till marriage, or they didn't really hold hands
wow.
and stuff like that. So it's like
That's-
if that's been
remember
spoken. We
A
don't
person.
mention
A
names.
person.
Oh my
We just
God.
had a whole
What did
rant
we just
about
say?
it.
Oh my! We're going through.
But it's that thing, like, it has to be spoken.
Yeah.
Because especially we mentioned, like,
Yeah.
as girls, it could be that thing where it's like, is
We
there
know
something
you-
wrong
yeah.
with me?
Yeah,
Like, do you
if my
not
boyfriend was
me?
like, I don't want to hold your
what's
hand,
going
I'd be
on?
like,
is
it's
such
okay.
that I've learned in the past couple of month and a half or so. I've learned a lot about that, about not communication, but that specific
Of, like,
mindset.
expectation?
About what you were saying, like about how the girl can think, is there something wrong with me,
Oh,
or
yeah.
something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we read everything
Yes.
a little bit more.
We're
So it's
Yes,
very
you do.
detailed. It's
Yes,
not-
you do. No,
it's not a bad thing.
no, it's not a bad thing. It's not a
yeah.
bad
I was
thing.
like, wait a minute.
No, it's not a bad thing. It's just I didn't realize how
Yeah. Detailed.
big that is. I did not know that. I did not
Really?
know that. I'm being honest.
But
I
feel
did
like
not know
it's like
that.
a thing where it's like guys are always like, oh, girls remember everything. So it's like, we're
No,
detail oriented.
I've known that phrase, and I know that mindset, girls remember everything or know everything, but not to that to that extent.
it is.
Wow. So no, and it's good to
It's
know.
pretty normal.
It's no, and I want to say thank you for reaffirming that. So yeah, like that's something I've learned, and yeah. So yeah, that's really key. Like, okay, fine, we're in a relationship with this person. I would say to that person, whoever this person is, hey, I guess we're already in a relationship. It'd be kind of weird not just as a guy or a girl. Can we hold the hand? Is it okay to hold hands, or is it okay if I can kiss you on the cheek once a week?
That's my thing. It's like, I don't know how anyone would like start that conversation
that's-
where it's like,
Yeah.
so we're dating now. Can I hold your hand or can I kiss you? I feel like
Even in kids in elementary,
yeah, like I feel
kids
like
in
it's
elementary
just,
school,
like,
they
stolen
just
kisses and stuff
hey, I
like that.
like you, like oh my gosh,
Yeah.
like they just do it just to
Yeah.
do it. I guess because they've seen in movies and
Yeah.
our parents or
I don't
other
know.
people on the
I feel
street.
like maybe for anybody that's listening to this, if you stand in that point of like, oh, I don't want to kiss or because of this and this reason,
Mhm.
be open with the person that you're going into a relationship
Please
because
be open. Yes.
because the thing is
100%.
that's my thing. Like normally I'd be like, yeah, okay, we're gonna hold hands, you're gonna kiss, whatever.
Yeah.
But imagine you're going for that and they're like, no.
Yeah,
Now that's
and
another
now you
sense
make
of, like,
you make that person feel like what the heck
Wait,
did
like,
what did
what
I
the
do?
fuck?
start crying.
Holy.
You
Or
would internalize
I
that.
feel like
if that
my
happens to
hands
you,
clammy.
just do this to yourself.
oh my god.
Was it-
I know I would be like, okay, sorry. So sorry.
Because if they don't say
Yeah.
anything, you go to hold a hand and they're
Yeah.
like
Especially, yeah, right? Because for one person, like hand holding, it's just hand holding, like whatever.
it's nothing. Yeah.
And so,
But that can be like
exactly
the most intense
a
thing
for
for them.
somebody else. Yeah. So it's like if you don't communicate that, then you,
So
again, as
if
a
you're
woman,
out
you're
there,
left with
communicate,
just, yeah.
please.
Communication.
Don't let a girl's mind wander.
Yes. No, yeah, that's yeah, I'm gonna say that again. Did not know that, and I will carry
I
that
wonder how he learned that.
for the rest of my
I
life.
wonder
Would
what
you like to
happened. Yeah,
elaborate
could
on
you
how you
tell
came
us?
to this new learned
No.
knowledge?
Okay, we're gonna continue.
Question. Next question. Do you guys have any side notes or any side comments or questions right now? Side note right now.
Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Touching the table.
Welcome back. We just did an intermission. We had a little break. I found this one during the break. When God, well, it's more like a comment, not a question. When God showed you he's not the one, but you kept catching feelings.
Or she.
Do we relate to that? Or she, yes. Huh? Do you relate this?
Huh?
Do you relate to
What's the
this?
question?
The
I can't
question
read.
is, okay, I'm legally blind.
Legally blind. I can't read.
How was that meme? Like, yeah, no. P.O.P. Hold it down. Anyways, yes. So do we relate to this? When God showed you he or slash she is not the one, but he kept catching feelings.
Why are you looking at me?
Why are you looking at?
I will answer that very quickly. Yes. Okay. Next.
No, I ran out censor.
Yes, obviously.
Yeah, I think as girls we fall into that
Yeah.
a lot.
What
What about you?
How about you, Dreads?
I'm gonna have to say no. Sorry. No, not really.
You know
doesn't
what?
Catch feelings.
You know what? No. That is
Eh?
not just because I know him very well and I'm trying to support him. That's actually very true. From all the years me knowing him, that's actually very true.
Is that like an outward thing, like people perceive you that way, but inside you're catching those feelings and keeping them to yourself?
Maybe you have caught feelings maybe once or twice, but these are I'm just speaking for you, but from as a friend.
Yeah.
Because you saw the potential.
Right. No, but I'll be honest. I'm very good. I think maybe too good because sometimes I might miss out on things, but I'm very good at accepting reality. And like whatever comes, I'm like, okay, this is the new norm. Like I just gotta get used to it. So very often like something happens and like I said before, so no, I have been in a situation where I had feelings for a person and then all of a sudden like the circumstances I guess sort of forced me not to, and I was like, okay.
What were the circumstances?
Personal circumstances.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are these personal circumstances?
Personal circumstances concerning my person.
But we are one though.
Absolutely. But
I'll figure
yeah.
out
But yeah, I do think sometimes maybe I give into that too much in the sense that sometimes I could, I guess, fight more for certain things, but I choose to just let go and be like, okay, this is, I don't really force it. I've never been in a situation where I regret not doing that, but I mean, until then, I guess I'll keep doing that. So, yes, the reason why I said no is because if I see that it's not going to work out, then I usually just let go and I'm like, okay, I won't force it. So that's why I said no.
You like mentioned like being realistic, but are you taking this from like personal previous experiences or like from other people's experiences? Like if I were to share, I feel like I take other people's experiences and bring them into my life, and then I'm like, for these reasons, I don't want to catch feelings.
I feel used.
Yeah, she's my kind of like go out there in the world so I don't fail.
She's like, go catch feelings so that I don't have to.
But that's my thing too. Like I'm a very closed off person, so it's like to my friends they might be like, oh, she doesn't catch feelings for anybody, but at the same time it's because I don't share that. So it's like I keep it very like in because I'm like like I'm not gonna.
You're just personal, yeah. Keeping
So-
it personal.
So are you saying that it has happened to you that you have feelings for a person and then you see that it's not going to work out but you still insist?
I think like something that we've mentioned before, and I've talked to Keeney and like a bunch of other like young adult girls, where it's like as girls sometimes we fall for this idea or your potential. So I think that's where it's like we keep on catching feelings because even though our friends might come up to us and be like, no, it's like, but he can change or this can happen. And then you might come back to yourself.
Yeah.
I'll come back to like myself and be like, yeah, they're totally right. But then it's like, it's just a cycle of like, again, but I still see that potential.
As a girl who has gone through this, Jasmine's talking through others' experience.
Yes.
I'll talk through my own experience.
Spill the
Don't need you to
beans,
talk
Keeney.
to me.
Spill the beans.
Say I was talking about you.
Okay. You have like two friends. I'm one of them.
You
Marcy.
you gave yourself up.
Cap. But
Crap.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, no, for me personally, I'm very like in the potential of them, like who they could be. Let me help you in like achieving your best self. Like, sorry, there's been like, I know, I'm so sorry.
No, why are you sorry?
No, there's
Just imitating
been,
you.
I know. Anyway, There's been guys where I've like filled out like college applications for like
Don't reveal all your secrets.
oh no, but that's what I'm saying, where it's so sorry. It's like the potential. I'm like, yeah, and red flag over here, red flag over there, and I'm still
Swinging.
like, they could be
Swinging.
so much. Yeah, I'm like, they could be so like, they could be better than they are now. They never end up being that, but yeah. But yeah, so I'm one of those that like really falls into the potential of somebody, because I love when people achieve their goal. Like, that's why I love my job so much, like, because I'm like helping students achieve their best selves, and they can do it, so why can't this one guy do it? No, but yeah, so that's the kind of person I am, where I'm like, let me help you, let's achieve a goal, let's do this, and never turns out well. Yeah.